Virgo, June, schedule some creative time, okay? It's really important that these things be scheduled. You have an opposition going on with the planet Neptune, the creative planet, the dreamy planet, the cloudy planet, the planet of healing, the planet of, I think, of creation and beauty. Okay, so there's an opposition. You are always across from the sign Pisces, and Neptune is currently in the sign Pisces along with Saturn nearby. Now, to me, Neptune and Saturn are very different planets, right? Because like Saturn's all your responsibilities, showing up, hard work, all that kind of stuff. And then Neptune seems to me like it's almost the opposite of that, but it depends. It depends how you use it. You know, some people will use Neptune energy for drugs and alcohol, or for disconnecting with people, or for removing themselves from situations. But the healthy version of Neptune to me is creativity and healing and deep, quiet, alone time, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you schedule your creative time, because there's a lot of opportunity for something creative to show up, but you have to make space for it. Okay. You're going to have a square with your immutable sign. You're going to have a square with the mutable sign Gemini. We have a lot of planets in Gemini. We have the sun in Gemini until the 21st of the month. We have Venus and Mercury in the sign of Gemini. So there's some squares there, which means that it could be an abrasive situation. It could be, or you might learn a lot and you might be shown what works and what doesn't work. So since Venus is there, which is relationships, and Mercury's communication, and the sun is, you know, your ego in the world, you may want to take a little bit more alone time, quiet time. So scheduling that creative quiet time for the first part of June, because until about the 21st, with all these planets in Gemini, then they will move into the sign of Cancer, and it will be a little bit easier for you. Okay. Now you do have a trine this month with Mars and in the sign of Taurus, another earth sign, and Uranus in the sign of Taurus. So it might be easier. You're going to be able to get things done because Mars is there in a positive aspect with you. Mars, the planet of action. So it might be easier to work alone. And then Uranus rules helpful friends, right? So if you go into this like, okay, this is me, this is what I'm doing, I'm scheduling my time, I'm not going to expect a lot from others. I know things could be a little choppy this month in relationships or in my communication with others. So instead, I'm going to schedule my alone time. And then when help shows up unexpectedly, randomly, accept it. Be grateful, accept it, but don't have plans. Don't have plans to, this person's going to come through for me, or this person's going to do this for me. No, this is all about you, Virgo. Okay. Now, my pre-reading for you, pulled 3 cards before I got on this video. The first one is the 3 of Pentacles here from the Tattoo Tarot. Now, this is usually a card of teamwork. This can also like show like taking a class, learning something new. Okay. So there's that. Like that's your tendency, I think, is to group with others or to, want to learn from others. Sometimes you can be a little, maybe not as confident about yourself because you analyze yourself so much. So the 3 of Pentacles is showing up there. And I kind of saw it as, that's enough of that this month. Okay. Let's just be happy when the helpful friends show up. Now, the 6 of Wands came out, which is so beautiful. Look at that flower arrangement. That's you scheduling your creative time. Okay. There's something beautiful there. It stands alone. And that's what I want you to concentrate on this month. Then we've got the sovereignty of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles in the Rosebud Tarot. He's a king. He's a sovereignty of Earth. You're an Earth sign, Virgo. So this is you. Now, kings go after what they want, right? All those roses in that container. He looks like he's smiling. He looks really happy with the things that he's grown. He looks really happy, and it's just him there with his roses. Okay. So if you're gardening this month, that would be really great. Again, more social energy, a little bit lighter as we move past the 21st of the month. Okay. So maybe this is a time when maybe you take a course online, 3 of Pentacles. Maybe you schedule your time doing your flower arrangements and enjoying what you're doing. Okay. All right. So that is your pre-reading. Now, this is a live reading. Haven't looked at any of these cards yet. And this is your past, present, future positions. Let's see what's been going on, what you're moving out of, what you're moving into. So moving out of a reversed Ace of Swords, that sword is going right through the mind, right up into that crown. You know, Virgo, you're the analyzer. So there you are, analyzing like crazy, but it did come up reversed. So maybe it's time to slow that down. Okay, we're moving out of that. Present position, we've got a reverse 3 of Wands. Again, I'm not a big reversal reader, but in case you are, just want to let you know it's there. 3 of Fire. This is like he's standing on Mars. So 3 of Wands, traditional 3 of Wands, all right? This is like a rocket ship in the background. You do have that trine with Mars, so you're going to be able to get a lot done. I like that this flag has a rose on it, okay? So taking action it's like almost back to the garden idea, okay? Or whatever it is that you're growing. Your future position, we've got a reverse 5 of Water, 5 of Cups. The whole place is flooded. Now, see 3 people. It's interesting. Their heads look covered. And 5 of Emotions. So there's a lot of emotion flowing. It's definitely flowing. There could be a lot of creativity flowing. 5 is a number of change. So there could be a change of your creativity. Okay. So maybe the squares this month are going to show you what needs to change. Definitely there needs to be less analyzing. And I know that's like silly to say because Virgo, you are the analyzer, but it's important for you to be conscious of how you're using that energy. And yeah, analyzing's great until you're driving yourself crazy with it. Okay. You're ready to take some action, but you kind of almost need to drop other people's opinions and other people's emotional needs in a way and focus on yours. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for you this month, Virgo. Now let's go week by week. We'll use the Everyday Witch minis here. And let's see as we go through the month of June. Week 1, we have the Sun. How beautiful. She's very, very pregnant there, the one on the left. So there's something new being born. The Sun will be in the sign of Gemini this month, which is another mutable sign with you. So that will be squaring you, right? So, but then as we move into Cancer, things lighten up. There's a lot of joy here. So please enjoy that. Week 2, the Hierophant. So you got 2 major arcanas for your first 2 weeks of the month. Okay. This is a teacher position. Love this version of the Hierophant as a yoga teacher. This is stability. This is spirituality. This is connection. Okay. I kind of keep getting the impression that you're taking a course. Maybe it's online. The homework has a lot of alone time kind of things because that is what you need this month, Virgo, at least for the first part. Week 3, 3 of Cups. So there we go. As the square with the Gemini planet starts to finish, you've got the 3 of Cups. So there is a socialness. There is other people here. There is joy here and celebration. So plan things for a little bit later. Okay. The Sun and the 3 of Cups look a lot alike in this deck. Now the week 4, wow, you got major arcanas for each week. The Lovers. Look what a cute version of the Lovers that is. So this is about choices, but yeah, it is also about love and connection. This is Gemini. And so you may be clearing up some old emotions there towards the end of the month, but there is some deep connection there. So I see a really powerful month for you, Virgo. Let's see what the dice have to say. We rolled Mars in the sign of Capricorn in the 8th house. Okay. So we know you have that trine with Mars. There it is in the sign of Capricorn. So you're going to get things done. You may get some completion on some projects. You may get some things done, family things done. But 8th house is Scorpio's house, house of power, house of transformation and change. I see you transforming a lot of deep emotion towards the end of the month, and it really looks like it's successful with the Lovers there at the end. 8th house also rules other people's money. And so there's a lot here. You may be handling some things with your money or with your family money or with something you're in charge of financially. It could be business, your business's money. But I see a lot of successful movement in that way, especially after the 21st of the month. Okay, so let me give you some power days for the month. You did roll Mars, which rules the sign Aries, and also co-rules the sign Scorpio. You did get the 8th house also. So the moon is in the sign of Aries starting on May 31st, late in the evening, through the weekend of the 1st and 2nd, all the way up till Monday the 3rd in the middle of the night. Okay, power times for you, Virgo. Then we are looking for Capricorn and Scorpio for you for power days. And we know that the moon will be in the sign of Scorpio on June 17th, middle of the night on Monday the 17th through the 18th and the 19th, right up to lunchtime. Okay, right before the summer solstice, right before the sun moving into the sign of Cancer, and then we know things lighten up for you after the sun moves into Cancer. So I see things getting really powerful for you starting on June 17th and they're out for the rest of the month. Okay. Now, we also rolled Capricorn, and the moon moves into Capricorn on Friday the 21st at 7:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that will be the 1 degree Capricorn full moon right after the summer solstice. So you've really got an amazing week from the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, all the way till about late evening on the 23rd. So if you're going to take a vacation this month, that's a great week. If you're going to be social, you're planning some things, I would do it towards that week of June 17th, okay, where things will lighten up for you, Virgo. Thank you for joining me. Have a fabulous month.